Hello, TikTok. How are y'all doing today? I hope you are doing well because I am on this Sunday. Yes, it's me today, and I again do not have on any face powder or anything. You getting me in the raw. So enjoy. I put on a little lipstick and filled in my eyebrows. It is cloudy here. We're gonna have another snowstorm here in Atlanta that I'm not ready for. But hey, we're gonna get started up here. We're discussing who? Donald Trump, TikTok. TikTok was gone for a couple hours. It shut down on us, and now TikTok is back. So we have something to look forward to in the life under Trump edition. So today we're going to be covering Life Under Trump Part 48. Yes, Life Under Donald Trump Part 48. That's what we're covering today, all you beautiful kings and queens. So we got who? Donald Trump, TikTok, the inauguration, the Trump supporters at the inauguration, but they cannot and they will not be able to see Donald Trump inaugurated in. They have been told that they would. They bought tickets to go to the inauguration, but they have been flim-flam. Yes, they have been flim-flam. That's an old saying that my daddy used to say. So you watching a 51-year-old woman that knows what the word flim-flam mean. If you don't, Google it, honey. So yeah, MAGA has been flim-flam. So then it was told that they will get to watch it in a park, at a stadium. That's not even happening because they took down the summer jams. So, Mega, you spent thousands of dollars on a ticket to go see your king that you put up high on a pedestal, and you're not going to get to watch him. You spent so much money on a tire to stay warm. One lady said she spent a lot of money on buying this flag dress. Everything she had, head to toe, was flag, but it won't be seen. She won't get to let her savior see her wear it. She won't get to bow down to her savior, Donald Trump, and allow him to see her wearing it. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Please let me know in my comments if you can hear me talk about your savior, Donald Trump, today. This is Life Under Trump, Part 48. That is what we're covering. Thank you so much, King. What's up, Big G? What's up, King? How you doing? I'm gonna take a sip of water. We're gonna get this party started because we have a lot to cover. A lot to cover. I'm gonna start coming live more often, not wearing a lot of makeup. I don't have any face powder on, none whatsoever, no foundation, nothing. Just my eyebrows and lipstick. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Thank you, King Big G. They wear me out. Let me tell you something about MAGA. They get on here and wear me out about my eyebrows, but you know what they can't say? What they say sometimes they'll say I'm ugly, honey. I don't even have no face powders on, nothing. Me and Jesus up in here. Hello, Deswani, how you doing? Thank you so much, King. Thank you. Thank all you beautiful kings and queens in my chat. We got a lot to cover, y'all. TikTok was banned, but it's back up today. Yes, God. Yes, the inauguration is tomorrow. Who gonna be watching? I'm not gonna lie, I won't be watching. I have work to do, and I'm gonna celebrate Martin Luther King's day. That's who I'm gonna celebrate. But you have every right, because if Donald Trump is who you love, you celebrate that man. Do what you got to do. Hello, King Fred. Hello, Queen Issa. Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful queen. Hello, King Deep Sandeep. Thank you. So we're gonna get this party started, okay? Just a moment. I'm going to show y'all a couple of videos. We're going to talk about the videos. Everything that I'm showing you today is fair use and educational purpose and great for what? Research. Yes. Those of you just coming in, I am Queen Lillie. Thank you. Hello. Queen Asia, thank you for coming to my live. What do you put on? Why do you put on so much makeup? I don't have on anything today. I'm just gonna stop wearing it because I don't look too bad with that. Because usually I put on a little face powder by Bobby Mac. But yesterday I didn't do it, and today I didn't do it. I don't came on here a couple times without it, but today I have filled my eyebrows in and put on some lipstick for y'all. Hit that like button for me, okay? All you give me all these beautiful compliments. You gotta hit that like button. Show me some love. Come on, give it to me. Give me that love. I appreciate you. We have so much to talk about, y'all. So right now I'm gonna hit you up with T-Rump and TikTok, a little bit about T-Rump and TikTok, okay? Because that's like the major thing right now. That has even taken over discussing the inauguration. We're more worried about TikTok right now than the inauguration because I don't make this kind of money on TikTok. I'm on there. I don't get on there as much as I do YouTube. But people make a living on TikTok, and they bought homes from the money they have made on TikTok. They purchase high-end cars. But what this has taught me, keep the car I have and the home I have. Don't go out and buy all this big time luxury and you ain't gonna be able to keep it when they shut the stuff down. So that's a valuable lesson for people to learn that's on TikTok that make a living from TikTok. I don't make that much over there, so it doesn't affect me. I'm barely starting to make money on YouTube. So it doesn't affect me. It don't affect my pockets. But I do understand and have sympathy for those that make money. They have a mortgage. Some of them, I looked at their homes. Oh my God. But when they started, go look at their videos when they started. Some of them was homeless. And look at them now. Look what God can do. But the sad thing is they went and got these big old mansions that they just may not be able to keep if TikTok goes bye-bye again. That's scary. That teaches me don't go do that. Keep what God has blessed me with and enhance it. So let's see what they're talking about with TikTok.
Okay, just because TikTok is back up, let's also remember Trump is the arsonist that started this TikTok fire in the first place. So before all the media outlets start singing his praise about how he saved TikTok from going dark, he started this. He's the one who put this all in motion. So you don't give the arsonist who started the fire credit for trying to help put out the fire that he started, which is what's going to happen. And also remember that MAGA supporters in Congress also helped to pass this bill. So before you go, oh, it was all Joe Biden. No. Trump started this fire. So he doesn't get credit for putting out the fire that he started. And hopefully the media will call him out on it. But don't hold your breath on that because the media has decided that they're going to side with fascism rather than be dedicated to telling the truth in America. And don't expect this media platform to continue to be spaces where you can openly criticize Trump without being censored. So be mindful. Free speech in America is almost dead because the American people have voted for right-wing, white nationalist, Christian, evangelical fascism. Just keep that in mind.
Let me know in the chat, what do y'all think about what this young man has said? What do y'all think about it? Put it in the chat. Let me know you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, baby? Let me know. Somebody asked me to blow a kiss to them, but this is what I'm going to do because it's not fair to just give you a kiss. I'm going to blow a kiss to all of y'all beautiful people. Yeah. I agree with everything this man has said. Don't get excited about fashionism helping out because it's all about him because he wants y'all to watch the inauguration. What did Donald Trump say? They won't get to see the inauguration. I'm not worried about seeing that inauguration, honey. I have watched enough in my 51 years. Yes, I have. The last one I watched was President Joe Biden, the great President Joe Biden, who gave me my Lifetime Achievement Awards and my volunteer awards. President Joe Biden gave me my pendant, my gold medal Lifetime Achievement Volunteer Award that I can wear around my neck. That is the last inauguration that I have watched. I will not be watching Donald Trump, but you can because that is who you love. And if you love him, more power to you because, honey, I'm going to be watching everything Martin Luther King. Fight the power. That's what I was going to be watching. I have a dream. But you can watch Donald Trump because you got a right to. So we're going to watch this T-Rump Melania do their last dance, okay? One moment. Before he goes in the Oval Office, okay? We're going to watch a little T-Rump and Melania put in their last dance. That's what we about to watch. Just a moment. I got to let it load up. Upload. How y'all feeling out there about TikTok? Let me know. Hey, Queen, it's no longer blocked. They supposed to be working out something with Donald Trump, but If it was me, because TikTok is in other countries making money, I would be like, sorry, not a US. Greed would bring down any country. Let's watch Melania and T-Rump last dance before the inauguration. Isn't they so happy together? Woo! Melania knows she ain't, she can't compete with what he really wants because he showed y'all what he liked when he had that microphone like this, back and forth. Donnie Boy showed y'all what he can do. And Elon said, I want to see what he could do. So I'm going to get him $200-something million so I can see what that mouth do. Huh. You want to watch it again? T-Rump and Melania? Okay, the last dance before the inauguration. So happy together. Now that y'all know they look so happy together. Get ready for the inauguration because Melania will be sitting by Donald Trump, which is so crazy, y'all. But he paid for it. He's gonna get what he wants, A trick, give their pimp what he wants. But what would really be the icing on the cake if Putin was there? Because Putin is running both of those tricks. Whip that trick. Whip that trick. So T-Rump, his supporters, they are so sad right now. They in Washington freezing their buns off. Even though they went and bought all these clothes to stay warm, they won't get to see their master. That's not right. It's not right at all. They spent a lot of money to go see Donald Trump, and they are being disappointed. They will not get to see Donald Trump. Paul B said, Big Mike, fake eyebrows, honey. I have eyebrows up there. I just fill them in like your wife and your grandma and your daughter do, honey. Don't come up here trying to bash a beautiful black woman, because this black woman make your wife look like SHIT. Sit and enjoy the show before I go off on you real bad. Marcus, Luwan, you leave the country. I don't have to leave here, honey. I was born and raised here. My ancestors was here before the Caucasians was here. Okay? Sit your ass down and enjoy my show. So we're going to see what T-Rump supporters have to say about him.
We had tickets to be way up close, and so now I won't be there. It will be actually more because I have a skirt that is a flag skirt, so I'm going to be wearing red, white, and blue.
Disappointed, confused. Yeah, I'm kind of, I have a granddaughter with us, and I'm disappointed because this is like a big trip for us, and it's history. It's history. I want to see it.
And we did prepare for the weather. We knew what the weather was going to be, and we had a suitcase full of cold weather clothes.
They spent all that money. Y'all know some of those tickets were $5,000, and they can't see T-Rump. T-Rump, why let your people down? Let my people go. J-Mo, let me tell you something. I'd rather have my eyebrows filled in than have paper thin lips that's dry and crusty. Where your lips at? When you find your lips and you come back to my chat and talk your SHIT. Until then, get your mouth off of Donald Trump balls. So we got T-Rump and some more of a no, we're going to go on to Donnie and Mel Gibson. Let's see what it's about. Because Donnie Boy has given Mel Gibson a position in his cabinet. It is getting worse, y'all. It's not getting better. Why would you give Mel Gibson a position in your cabinet when he knows nothing about the government? He's an actor in Hollywood that hasn't worked in quite some time. Why, Donnie? Why? Did he give you millions of dollars too? Because Donnie Boy can be brought like a cheap prostitute. He owes Putin, so he has to bow down to Putin. So I guess Mel Gibson gonna put on his knee pads too for Putin. More bounce to the ounce. That's all I can say.
Donald Trump has appointed Mel Gibson to his cabinet. Yes, that Mel Gibson. This is the most ridiculous thing any president has ever done. But he took the Truth Social today to make this announcement. Take a look. It is my honor to announce John Boyd, Mel Gibson, and Sylvester Stallone to be special ambassadors to a great but very troubled place, Hollywood, California. They will serve as special envoys to me for the purpose of bringing Hollywood, which has lost much business over the last 4 years to foreign countries, back bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. These three very talented people will be my eyes and ears, and I will get done what they suggest. First off, what does Donald Trump think he has in authority over a place like Hollywood? He doesn't have the authority to go into certain areas and just make changes based on what somebody like Mel Gibson, of all people, have to say. I mean, we know what Mel Gibson thinks about Hollywood. He already has expressed his views, and they aren't the views of America or Americans. And I would expect they're not the views of the Republican Party. But now that Trump's in charge, this is what we get.
Okay, I just read a comment and I gotta celebrate this comment right quick, honey, with my beautiful self. Hold on. Hold on. Detroit man 1989 said, drink the Kool-Aid. I'd rather drink water like I do than to drink Trump's semen like you do. Because you on his nuts every day, all day, 24/7. I don't told you to get off that crusty orange man nuts, but you just sucking on him and sucking on him. I'd rather have my water all day. I don't drink Kool-Aid, baby. My daddy didn't give me Kool-Aid. That's why I got nice white teeth. My daddy didn't give me no stuff like that because he knew it was not good for me. Get off his nuts. One moment, please. We're gonna talk about Trump hasn't signed all the forms to be in the Oval Office yet. He hasn't. He won't even release his medical records to let y'all know he's delusional. Delulu has some serious issues, always from his poppy, his dead, deceased poppy.
Trump still has not signed his ethics form that was due in October. That is something that he put in place in 2020, that every president needs to sign a form of ethics or they cannot take the oath. Yet he exempted himself.
More bounce to the ounce. They need to use that against him. They need to use the 14th Amendment against him. And he has not signed all his forms. The orange man is not doing what's supposed to be done. He is no better than anybody else with his fat, out of shape self that love to talk about people's body when he look a hot mess like the Michelin blimp. But he's orange. He's not white. He cosplays as a white man. That's Donald Trump is orange. More about MAGA and their disappointment. But should we feel sorry for MAGA? They went all the way to Washington to see the orange man, and they're standing there pale white in the cold. Everybody is pale in the cold. Oh, Lord, fix it, Jesus. Bless MAGA soul. They don't know when to stop believing the banana tailpipe. They just like being screwed. They like to be mistreated. And that's why they come in my chat every day. They want me to abuse them, then they go in the bathroom and whack it. Sick.
So the inauguration is going to be moved inside the rotunda, and there's going to be a viewing party at Capitol One Arena for folks, but nobody's going to be outside now. What's your reaction to that?
So we're not going to get to see it in person then. Is that correct?
That's right.
Well, I don't like it. I mean, we came all the way from Washington, from Oklahoma, and now we're not going to get to see it. We might as well stay at home and watch it on TV.
It sucks.
Let me rephrase that.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's actually something that we've been looking forward to for historical purposes and being a part of it. That's once in a lifetime. We made all the plans, all the arrangements to come up and be a part of this event. And all of a sudden to hear that it's being moved indoors, we're prepared for the weather.
It's not a
problem.
problem.
Kind of like a bummer.
It is, yeah.
It's holding our heart, buddy. We have farms and we don't get to not feed the cows because it's cold.
So Trump basically sold 220,000 tickets to his inauguration, only for him to move the inauguration indoors because of a weather. And a lot of his supporters are now realizing that they won't get that $5,000 that they spent to attend his inauguration back. It's done. Refundable is what they're being told. This was yet another grift from Donald Trump, but his supporters are too stupid to realize that they've been played once again. I simply cannot fathom, cannot understand for the life of me how you guys continue to fall for this shit. How anybody listens to anything that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth and takes him at his word. Sure, when he's saying something evil and nefarious, when he's saying, I'm going to do this racist shit that I promised to do, yeah, take him at that word because that's actually who he is. But when he tells you poor, middle class, whites, and brown people, and black people also, that he cares about you, understand that he doesn't. Because the one thing that Trump cares about more than race is money. Access is what he cares more about than race. So he also rounds himself with a bunch of black celebrity rappers, you know, the ones that are performing at the inauguration, like Nelly and Snoop Dogg and Rick Ross, because they have money. And he cares more about money than anything. At some point, the whites that are poor and middle class are going to wake the fuck up and realize that they're marginalized also. I think that a lot of you are still banking on that white identifier to be used to get you some benefit that you clearly don't have. A lot of these people that bought these $5,000 tickets don't have the means. They don't have money to waste. And they spent $5,000 to go see this man, only for him to basically tell them that they're not going to be welcome. They won't see him in person, and they will not be getting a refund back for the $5,000 ticket that they spent to see him in person at his inauguration. At some point, you're going to realize that you're not in their club, so you're not their fan, because you don't have the means or the money or the access that someone like Donald Trump has always had. He dislikes you also, but he uses white supremacy as a means to motivate you to work against your own interests, because you don't want those other brown and specifically black people to have what you have.
Woo! He said a mouthful. More bounce to the ounce. Take it for face value when Donald Trump's saying hateful things about black and brown people, but you better not take it for face value when he have you spend your money buying those ugly gold sneakers, when he had you spending your money paying $5,000 for some tickets and you can't even see the man, but you get to come here and see this pretty face tomorrow. And all this long black hair that God blessed me with that y'all want to say is not mine, growing from my scalp. Are you kidding me? Honey, please. Anyway, your savior Donald Trump don't care about you. And I bet you some of these people in my chat right now bought those tickets and they in here mad and they want to come here and try to abuse me because they don't pay $5,000 for a ticket. They can't see their master. Get on your knees and pray to Jesus Christ. That's the Lord and Savior. I got more for you, honey. More bounce to the ounce. Because this is funny to me that y'all got played, MAGA. You got played. Donald Trump all up in your face, playing in your face. That's what he did. He don't care about you. He look at you right now the way he look at me. You nothing. You are just a number to Donald Trump. It's just like you're in a prison. You are a number to Donald Trump. That man can't stand you. The way he don't like my black face, he don't like you. Yep.
Have an exclusive story that has taken the nation by surprise. Queen Consort Camilla has spoken exclusively to ITV News, delivering a prepared statement regarding her gender, which we will show you in full shortly. In her statement, Queen Consort Camilla revealed that she was born a man named Steve. This revelation follows the recent Christmas speech by King Charles, which has already caused significant public reaction. In the Queen's consort prepared statement, addresses the complexities of her identity and the reasons behind the long-held secret. We will now bring you the Queen Consort Camilla's statement in full. I stand before you today with a heavy heart, deeply sorry for the deception. The recent revelations have undoubtedly caused shock and confusion. I was born a man named Steve, and this secret has weighed heavily on me for many years. I lived as Camilla to fulfill the role expected of me, driven by fear and the complexities of identity. I deeply apologize for not being honest sooner. To King Charles, I am truly sorry for any pain this has caused. I want to sincerely thank you for your patience and understanding during this difficult time. Your support means the world to me, and I am committed to earning back your trust. Moving forward, I pledge to be transparent and honest with you, embracing the true essence of who I am. Serving this nation has been an honor, and we have an exclusive story that has taken the nation by surprise.
Okay, white people. For many years, y'all were saying that Michelle Obama was a man. So what you got to say about this white man, King Charles? Camille been a man the whole time. But y'all lied on Michelle Obama. So that's why he didn't care if Princess Diana came over here to the States. Because he wanted the man the whole time. I never would have thought it that Charles was gay, a gay man. Camille used to be Stephen, or whatever the name was. Who would have thunk it? No one. But I knew Camille wasn't attractive. She was tall like a dude and all, no back end whatsoever. Which is common for white women not to have back ends. They go get them done today and they'll say they're theirs. They'll go in the gym and be kicking their leg up that they got it in the gym. Yeah. The back end was so flat, I should have known it was a man. She was made like Melania Trump, just like the straight. No curves. You see how straight that is? Paper thin, like them paper thin lips, like somebody commented in my chat. That's Camille, who used to be Stephen. Yeah. So Prince Charles, that's why you wasn't worried about Diana coming up here and getting her some good from a man of color. Yeah, she was getting it beat down by a man of color. Diana knew what she wanted. Huh. A little educational right here.
Ran on black people is color don't matter. You know why it don't matter? Because they don't have it. Remember, every other race comes from you. You're the only race who comes from God. Your DNA goes to God. There's no race that can say black people came from us. But guess what? Everybody has to say that about you. Everybody came from the black man. Jesus is black. Every coin and statue of Christ prior to the rise of white supremacy has him as black. The oldest painting of Jesus, which I think is in the Cairo Museum, I have a picture of it, a replica of it. He's black, and all 12 of the disciples is black. Y'all saw the president of Russia, Putin. He went down into the Vatican, not the Vatican, but the cathedral in Russia and showed you all the black images of Christ in the disciples. Every prophet was black. There was never a prophet that came into this world of any religion that was not an African, because African people are the children of God. We are the chosen ones. Being chosen is being God's original people, and that is the African. We're the black. We're the color of the black soil, which is the richest soil in the world. Why do judges wear black robes? Why do you put on a black robe when you graduate? Because blackness is divine. It is divinity. So if they get you to tap out of your blackness, you tap out of your divinity. The biggest scam being ran on black people is color don't matter. You know why it don't matter? Because they don't have it. Remember.
I thank God I got melanin. I thank God for that. I thank God that my hair is dark. My skin is dark. I thank God for that. But it doesn't mean everybody's not loved by God. I truly do believe blacks are the chosen ones because we were the first one on earth. But God loves everybody. He don't care about race. But what he's saying is the truth. Even Putin said it himself. And he's a strong man. He is a white man that put it out there. And I showed y'all that video. And I will refresh your memory to show you what Putin said. Putin don't bite his tongue. He says what he says and he mean it. So if you want to get mad at Putin. Okay? Don't get mad at me, boo. Because I know MAGA, they be up in here mad and pissy and all. Mad at the black woman because she told them what Putin has said. Hold on. Let me go back to that video where Putin said that. Just a moment. Good old Putin. If I can find the video, because I showed y'all yesterday. How y'all doing in that chat? Everything good? Honey, I just read your comment saying I'm going to do, honey. I'm a woman, all woman, hair growing out my scalp. All woman. I have a vajayjay. I birthed a daughter. My daughter's 32. I am 51 and fabulous. My body make your mama look stupid and your wife look like a fool because her back end is flat like Melania Trump. Don't you ever come back up in here with your nonsense. I will read you down to Donald Trump's pissy depends and then stick you in his depends and make you give him head. Don't F with me. Don't ever F with a black woman. She would destroy you the way Donald Trump is going to destroy this country. Thank you, King Lucky. They love to come up in here and talk nonsense about a black woman when a black woman, the one that birthed your whole family and breastfed your mama. You sit your ass in this chat and behave. Act like God said. Be of a good steward, but you don't know to do that. One moment, please. I'm looking for that video I showed y'all about Putin, what Putin had to say. But if I don't find it, that is fine. But I really want to show y'all that because, as he stated, Putin even showed y'all that Jesus was a black man. Blacks were the first ones on this earth. That is a fact. There we go. Thank you, Jesus.
In a millennium that Jesus was black.
Has opened its cellars to reveal remarkable paintings of Jesus dating back to the 1400s. Have you ever seen or heard of biblical icons where Jesus or the Virgin Mary have dark skin? Or even Abraham or King David? Then look beyond Europe. Russia has opened its vaults to reveal biblical icons featuring darker skinned figures. In case this is making you wonder if Russia has its own twist on biblical figures. The answer is a no. This is not the case at all. This is, a matter of fact, as real as the untouched horizon of time. These icons aren't just artistic anomalies. These hold deep meanings of hidden shaded truths, sparking serious, curious questions about history and faith, representation, and the unexpected corners of religious art. Pay close attention, amazing people.
How do we know Jesus wasn't black? He could have been from the lost tribe of Israel. They were supposed to be black.
I bet they were. If ever people were lost, Jesus was black, the Bible would have said so.
But it does say so.
What are you talking about?
I read about it. It's in Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His hair is like wool, and his eyes are like flame of fire.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
For more than a millennium that Jesus was black.
Teachable moments. Teachable moments. So when you on here talking crazy to me, you talking to a true queen. I'm more closer to Jesus Christ than you will ever be. And Donald Trump would never be of the likings of Jesus Christ. Donald Trump is a reprobated mind. God does not hear him and he does not see him. Look up reprobated mind. Go to the Bible and look it up. Not Donald Trump's Bible that he just changed up and y'all pay $69 for $60 for. Not that one. Not at all. And the Bible has been changed so much over the years by the white man. Go get the original Bible. Then you'll see who was here first. Let's get back to the good old stuff of talking about old Donnie Boy and all his mess. But you know what? Martin Luther King Day is tomorrow. We need a good history lesson because what they taught us in school is lies. Black people just didn't start as being slaves. We were great people. Always been smart. But what y'all do, y'all tell foreigners when they come here, black people are bad people. They steal, kill, and destroy. That's what Satan does. And Donald Trump is Satan. He does it. Palmet does it.
Wow, he was one of Henry Ford's biggest competitors, and no one knows him. In the early 20th century, following the growing popularity in automobiles, auto companies were popping up everywhere. On every corner, people were coming up auto companies, but only one was owned by a black family. Charles Rich Patterson was a slave from Virginia who escaped to Greenfield, Ohio around 1861. He got work as a blacksmith and carriage maker, and within 4 years started his own carriage making company.
Thank you, Queen Dickie. Thank you, Queen
Dickie
Newman.
Extremely successful company with an integrated staff of about 30 to 50 men, and they had a variety of buggies: small, large, simple, flashy. They even had a few doctor clients down south that they made closed carriages for. The company's slogan was, "If it's a Patterson, it's a good one," and their sales validated that. When CR passed in 1908, his son, Frederick Douglass Patterson, took over. Within 7 years alone, cars had gone from 1 for every 65,000 people to 1 for every 800, in comparison to the carriage market, which had plummeted embarrassingly because of that. So Frederick told the staff, listen, it's time to pivot. Let's show the horseless carriage market who CR Patterson and Sons are. So they created 2 cars, a 2-door roadster and a bigger 4-door touring car. And let's be very clear, these were not just your point A to point B car. CR Patterson and Sons came in swinging with a car that was advertised to have every convenience and every luxury known to car manufacturing. The first Patterson automobile, the Patterson Greenfield, rolled off the line in September of 1915. And it wasn't without hurdles. The Patterson Greenfield, being the higher quality version of Henry Ford's Model T, was really a double-edged sword because only 2 years prior in Detroit, Ford had introduced the moving assembly line, reducing the time to build a car from 12 hours to 1 hour and some change. So he was able to pump out thousands of cars a day. I mean, whooping his competitors' asses. And unfortunately, Patterson and Sons got caught in this crossfire, especially given that their higher-end automobile retailed at $850. Ford's vehicles was that much 7 years prior, and now they were down to $350, which even after inflation, give me either one of those prices because the way they're taxing these vehicles today. Within 5 years, Frederick began struggling to obtain enough capital to continue manufacturing at a competitive rate. So in 1920, the business pivoted again, repairing automobiles, and thrived throughout the 20s, building bus bodies. After Frederick's death in 1932, at the age of 60, CR Patterson and Sons pushed on 7 more years before closing its doors forever. That's 74 years providing the best transportation, be it carriages, automobiles, and buses. And listen, talk about goats. A man who was once a slave creates a luxury carriage.
That is amazing. We got to get our black history in some kind of way. And Martin Luther King Day is tomorrow. I'm not going to watch the inauguration because I have a dream. And I will be watching stuff about Martin Luther King. And I will show stuff tomorrow about Martin Luther King. I will show some of Donald Trump because that is what's going on in the news. And we are under Trump, part 48. And it's going to keep going on because Donald Trump is going to keep giving us stuff to talk about. Because he's a narc. He likes to be talked about. What you mean? Is that a chick? Yes, I'm a female. I don't know what you mean. Born female. But thank you, King Lucky. James Power, what's sad? Because you have no power. Marjorie Taylor Green. Lord.
Good. Okay. What do you do?
I'm in marketing for cheese. I sell provolone and mozzarella.
Not a very good singer.
I think I am. I'm sorry.
Please believe us, Stephanie, it wasn't great. Stephanie, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
She went from trying to be Tina Marie. They let me know she like Black DD. She like Black Pink. Because if she gonna compare herself to women that like black men and she's singing black music, Marjorie Taylor Green, come to the carpet. You like Black Pink? I know she liked to put on her knee pads for Donald Trump. But I just found out something from this audition when she was trying to be on American Idol. Marjorie Taylor Green, that's who it was. looking a hot mess, paper thin lips, no behind, just flat as a pancake. Flat like this paper, thin. Marjorie Taylor Green went from trying to be on American Idol, selling cheese. She said she does marketing for cheese. That's what she just said. Now she's in Congress, has wore those knee pads plenty of times, for what I've heard, allegedly, for Donald J. Trump. She loves that man. Well, Melania was glad because she didn't have to do it. Thank you, Joe Biden. Look what Joe Biden has done. He pardoned the great Marcus Garvey. And we knew that would happen. Because why? President Joe Biden is an amazing president. Hold on. Don't give up. Let me play this video for you. Hold on, the video acting up. Hold on. Let me go back and start it over.
Human beings, capable of the same acts as any other race, possessing on the face circumstances the same intelligence as any other race. Now Africa's been sleeping, not dead, only sleeping. Today Africa's walking around not only on her feet, but on her brains. You can enslave as was done for 300 years the bodies of men. You can shackle the hands of men. You can shackle the feet of men. You can imprison the bodies of men, but you cannot shackle or imprison the mind. We are men, human beings.
Yes. President Joe Biden pardons the great Marcus Garvey. And that was something that we really wanted done. So that goes down in history. Yes, he's not here, but the thing is, he needed to be pardoned. And Ted, what's his name? Turner guy that they murked unalive. The white man, they killed him and they ate his body. They used some of his skin to make leather sofas and took black people's hair and stuffed pillows and to make mattresses. But I know y'all proud of him, MAGA. Oh, we have some black people that have been dancing, jiving and shuffling for Donald Trump.
Are we talking about the president or are we talking about the candidate? Are you talking about candidate Trump or are you talking about
Nellie, you sound like a fool, son. You're canceled, Nellie.
And the president Trump is two different people. Two different people. So you saying, I guess your point would be,
Nellie sound like a fool.
Obama would sit there and laugh and chuck it up when he know cameras are watching with a known racist. I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would do it. I don't think
that's called being cordial.
Sit there, play buddy.
But Nellie from the hood, he doesn't know better.
Who he really thought was a known racist or Hitler or whatever they said. Like, I don't think he would do that. I just don't think he would do it. I think he'd do it. I mean, why? So why would he get a pass? Because Obama is a former president, so it's the dignified thing to do. You know, so it's politics again. It's the politics. It's politics. So we right back in politics.
Nellie shucking and jiving around the question because he has been canceled. So Shanti, it seems like you're gonna be the only one be able to pay the bills because nobody will be supporting Nellie. Snoop Dogg, you're canceled. Soulja Boy being canceled. Nobody even listens to Soulja Boy with his little dusty self. He needs to take several baths with antibacterial soap and bleach because the boy look like he ain't bathed in God knows how long. He looks stank. So you're canceled, Nellie. You just gone.
We're telling you the truth about Trump and telling you the truth about Elon. He doesn't want you seeing that. Remember that story that just came out the other day? Tesla let go of, it was about 2,800 American workers at their factory in Texas. They're replacing them with H-1B immigrant workers, and they're bringing in about 2,600. So fewer workers. They're going to pay them less, and they're going to make them work longer hours. It is literally a direct example of American workers can do the job. They do the job, but Elon's letting them go for profit maximization. He wants to bring in indentured servants to do the work. Now, if you go on Twitter and you blast that out, Elon's trying to change the algorithm to make sure nobody sees the truth about what he's doing. Nobody recognizes he's a robber baron. He wants it all to be puppies and rainbows and smiles when Trump's in office. As he loots the treasury, takes more corporate welfare, takes more billionaire tax cuts and corporate tax cuts, he wants to pull the wool over your eyes and make sure you don't see when people report the truth about that. That's the goal. When people are telling you the truth about Trump and telling you the truth about Elon, he doesn't want you seeing that. Remember that story that just came out the other day? Tesla let go of, it was about 2,800.
He's speaking straight facts. The American government has given Elon Musk close to, I think, $12 billion over time. What is going on, America? That is money you could have helped people that are homeless, but you give money to people that already got money. America has been doing it for a long time, giving money to people that's already filthy rich, while us at the bottom of the totem pole suffer. They're going to take away something that helps you to keep giving to the billionaires. And Donald Trump do not care about the everyday people. He does not. He has zero cares about you.
Let me tell you the real reason why TikTok is getting banned in the United States January 19th. And it has nothing to do with the security, safety, national security thing that they're telling you. That's just a story and a narrative that they came up with. But the truth is there's two corporations that stand to gain a lot with TikTok getting banned. You see, in 2020, India and China had a border dispute. I mean, they've been having it for like ever, but India lost and got butthurt. And so to, stick it to China, they pretty much banned TikTok. And all of the users in India then went to Meta. So Meta gained millions of followers because of that. In the US, that's different from Canada, is US TikTok has US Shop and a lot of commercials when you scroll. And so Amazon is now competing with TikTok Shop. And they don't like to compete because TikTok's algorithm is honestly like the top of any algorithm from any of the other platforms that we use today. So the two corporations that stand to gain the most are Meta and Amazon if TikTok gets banned. And because they can't compete with them on open market, they now go to senators, pay the money to get TikTok banned, make up a narrative that there's a security issue, and basically that's what's happening because most of the people in Congress and senators are so old, they don't even know how to download apps off an app store. Like, let's be real. And the sad part is US TikTok's servers are on US soil. So what did TikTok do? They pushed an algorithm out to all of its TikTok users that there is a Chinese version of TikTok called Rednote. Its servers are in China. And Rednote is kind of like a mix between TikTok and Pinterest. And I woke up this morning with Rednote being the most downloaded app in the United States, now actually creating a security issue for the United States. So this is just a chess game between corporations using governments as the middle ground. And it's the exact same pattern that they played in 2020 when Big Pharma basically took over governments, media, science, experts, and everybody simped for them, right? And then all of a sudden, when Luigi did what he did, everyone was on his side because he's going after big corporations, but you guys lined up like a bunch of sheep to get you know what in 2021. Absolutely fascinating. But either way, this is just corporations fighting over who's going to be at the top, using governments and law to basically do their dirty work for them. And somehow it has backfired greatly. So how is this going to be played out? I don't really know, but I don't think this was a really smart move to ban TikTok. And I have had issues with TikTok with the whole community. You can't really have discussions. You can't really say certain things because they immediately take your stuff down. So whatever happens to TikTok, I mean, it is what it is. However, TikTok also screwed up by having really strong community standards and simping for Big Pharma in 2021 as well. However, maybe they're going to learn to ease up on the free speech.
Thank you, King
to be
Lucky.
able to compete in the open market that is happening and kind of rearranging itself right now, which is why Mark Zuckerberg is coming out and telling you the truth about what is happening in the background and how governments push them to take down certain like content and see it as misinformation. And so now they're changing their attitude to make the move from TikTok to Meta a lot more lucrative. And I hope people can see this for the future in case any events that happen where they're trying to basically get you guys to simp for big corporations and companies.
Hit that like button, please.
Let me tell you the real reason why TikTok is getting banned in the United States January 19th. And it has nothing to do with the security, safety, national security thing that they're telling you. That's just a story and a narrative that they came up with. But the truth is there's two corporations that stand to gain a lot with TikTok getting banned. You see, in 2020, India and China had
Ernest Smith. Thank you.
I mean, they've been having it for like ever. But India lost and got butthurt. And so to, you know, stick it to China, they pretty much...
She's telling the truth. And all Donald Trump doing right now, trying to win the American people favor back over. But we all know it's a game. No one trusts him. Donald Trump doesn't mean anybody any good. And soon, MAGA will realize it. They already realizing it because they paid $5,000 for a ticket and they can't even see the Michelin blimp, the orange man. They paid all that money and they cannot see him. That's sad. They're in that freezing weather in Washington and can't see the orange man. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for coming to my live. Enjoy the rest of this evening and celebrate Martin Luther King's Day tomorrow. And if you get a chance, do me a favor. Go to my website, IamLillieYoung.com, or go to Amazon.com and purchase my book, The Purple Cinderella. Yeah, that's me. This is my autobiography. I've written this book. I've written 4 books total, and they're all on Amazon. So purchase my book. This is my autobiography. And you can also see my other books that I have written. Support my brand. Just put in there author Lillie Young. And then put The Purple Cinderella, and you can purchase my autobiography. And this is some of my products that I have on my website, IamLillieYoung.com. The link to my website is in my description. You can also get my book on my website. I have different books on my website that I have written. And this is my beauty. This is my hair growth oil. It comes in 2 different kinds. Original and edges, Queen Lillie hair growth oil. That is on my website as well. The link is in my description. I also have my lipstick brand, the Red Lipstick Hustler. And today I'm wearing Romance. It is organic lipstick. And my beauty product, my hair growth oil, Queen Lillie hair growth oil, is organic as well. So if you want to support me, you can do it that way. God bless each and every last one of you all. I will be celebrating Martin Luther King tomorrow. I will keep up with some of the stuff with Donald Trump because I'm going to come on live again tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We're going to talk about it, okay? I'm going to read some of y'all comments and I'm going to get up out of here. Denzel Washington Sr. said, keep up the good work, Queen Lillie. Thank you, King Denzel. Balding. Honey, this is a head full of hair. Where am I balding at? This is all my hair. Honey, stop. Y'all need to stop. They be coming on here with all the stupid lies saying I'm balding. Y'all hate on black women all day long. And it's so sad that these white men come on here and hate on black women. I got edges, baby. So how am I balding? Tell me. Baby hair. That's my real baby hair. It's not a wig, honey. Y'all need to stop coming on here with this bull crap every day in my chat with the BS. God bless you, because that let me know you are pitiful. Your life sucks. For you to come over here and harass and bully a black woman daily. You have mental issues. You're schizophrenic. Poof, be gone. Lucky says, people mad Queen Lillie is beautiful. They are. They hate black women. They can grow their own hair. Don't wear fake nails. I don't even have on lashes. None of that stuff. They come in and hate on black women. And the white men that come in and hate on a black woman, they dream about me at night. And when they're with their wife, they imagine it's my body. They imagine it's this beautiful face and my long black hair they putting their fingers through. Thank you, King Denzel. I filled in my eyebrows, and I have hair in my eyebrows, you dumb trick. I'd rather fill in my eyebrows than have a pencil size ping like you. If I was a dude, I would be embarrassed. And you know your wife or your girlfriend is cheating because you have nothing to offer her. King Ernest Smith said, God bless the brothers and sisters and help Africa rise up. Amen. Amen. Power to the people. Thank each and every last one of you beautiful kings and queens for coming to my live. May God continue to bless you. Live in peace. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless. Bye.